Yo, what kind of? I never
baby, we live. Hey,
I never seen this this kind of chat room before.
Oh yeah, nah, man. Hey, man, shouts out to my peoples at StreamYard, man. These people, man, they make it possible, bro. Look, we in front of each other chopping it up, dog. And before this, man, I would have probably had to take an 8-hour flight, man, to go see you. You know what I mean? So, it's a beautiful thing, man. Technology, baby. But first and foremost, man, thank you so much to the people of YouTube. You know, we are 32 episodes in. I say this all the time. You know, Netflix shows don't go more than 20 episodes nowadays. So the fact that we still out here must mean a goddamn thing. So, also, I want to throw a very special shout out, man. A very special shout out to my Jersey plug, man. Yo, listen. So this right here, this what you see right here, this the Sean Taylor, baby. The Sean Taylor, baby. This is the joint. You know, they retired this number like last week. You know, it ain't nothing crazy. Somehow I got my hands on it. Hey, man, like I said, shouts out to my plug. Hey, man, and I got something else cooking up, man. I shouldn't have. Ooh, got the Justin Herbert, baby. Oh, man. Hey, listen, YouTube. This man went to Oregon. Let's get it. Shouts out to my boy Justin. Shouts out to the Jersey plug. That man.
You a heavy football fan?
Huh?
You a heavy football fan?
Oh man, you know that, bro. You know that, man. Hey man, listen. I like to think that, especially through the years, bro. You know, it started with the NBA. You know, then the NBA started getting like real stagnant. You know, not really changing it up. And we on football, man, where just about every year is a new champion outside of Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Nah, true, bro. True.
You know what I mean? So I love me some NFL, but like I said, man, the Jersey plug gonna stay unmentioned. We can't add the Jersey plug, bro, because I've been doing too much business, bro. I got too many jerseys, bro. I can't be out here giving the plug away, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, that's a Redskin, that's a Redskin, by the way. You know, it ain't the Washington football team, just so y'all know. But yeah, man, let's get this started though, man. We got this dope ass brother right here, man. My man different, man. He been different too, man. Shouts out to my boy Pete, man. I'm gonna give you the floor to introduce yourself to the people, man. Let them know who you are and all that, bro.
Yo, you think I should say my last name too, bro?
It's up. Yo, honestly, it's up to you. I wouldn't ask you to do that. It's up to you. Tell him whatever you want to tell him. Tell him you Superman, bro. Go ahead. Fucking Bruce Wayne and shit, man. Go ahead.
My name is Peter, but you know, niggas call me Pete the God.
You know? And that's his last name. Hey, folks, that's his last name, baby. Pete the God, baby. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yo, bro. So I'm a fashion student. You know, I go to Buff State College. You know, for fashion and product development. That's what I'm studying. This is my last semester. You know, trying to end strong. That's what I got going on right now. You know.
Yes, sir. And you know, real quickly, brother. Once again, I want to thank you. For taking the time out to tap in with me, bro. You know, I told you when we spoke yesterday, man. This is real. It's a real heartfelt feel, bro. Because you know I can't say sandbox because we wasn't little kids and shit, but you know we were teenagers on that basketball court, man, and a lot of shit happened on that basketball court, man. And it's crazy, man. That I know you. I'm sure you remember when you asked me about or you told me about that picture, the throwback. I was like, man. That's how you know some shit that happened in that basketball court, man. Like, no bad shit or nothing, but like it was just memories, bro. Like, straight up wasn't nothing, bro. Like, wasn't worried about a 9 to 5. They wasn't worried about a paper due at 5 a.m. They wasn't worried about Nathan, bro. It was a good time, man. So, with that being said, my brother, it means a lot that you took the time out to tap in with me. You know, I found real interesting. You know, the little fixture you have behind you. I know we'll go more into detail as the show goes on that. But I found that real fucking interesting. Dude, I equated that to like I don't know if you know about like ancient like Chinese / Japanese art, Asian art, where like they literally use like little sand and like they would precisely lay the sand out and it'd be like maybe 4 months. And as they go, like the you'll see that it starts to form a picture. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine just 4 people with different color sand laying the sand in a way where when everything is said and done, it leaves a picture. It's a picture. And they didn't, it's not like they're touching it with their hands, they're just
Yo,
laying the sand. You ever heard of that? Yo. Yo. Oh man, Pete gonna have to go back, come back, go out, come back in, man. Man, have y'all ever heard of that though? That little, it's a. I don't know if it's a Chinese or a Japanese or a Buddhist art form. So I want to say sorry if I'm showing no respect to that. But yo, what was the last thing you heard though, big dog? Before I continue.
yo, bro. The last thing I heard is like you trying to explain the how they draw image.
Yeah, so what they do is they very carefully, bro. They have like, man, think of like a genie lamp, right? Filled of sand, and it's 4 different people that have different colors. And what they do is they carefully lay the sand in a way where when it's all said and done, it forms a picture. And
That's wild,
they're not
bro.
touching it with their hands, they're not contorting it in, they're literally taking the little lamp and like laying the sand finely enough to where like no colors are overlapping, bro. That's what I equated what you have behind you. And I found out to be super, super duper interesting, bro. So that was one reason why I was like, man, we gotta tap in with Pete the God, man. And the second reason, of course, bro, is you out there in Buffalo now. A lot of things happening in Buffalo, man. A lot of things, surprisingly, bro. You might be 3-4 hours from the city, but it's hot like the city over there right now.
Bro,
You know
it's
what I
eight
mean?
hours, not 4.
Say it again.
It's 8 hours from the city, bro.
8 hours?
Yes, bro.
Man, that's even worse. So thank you for making my point, big dog. All I'm saying is that, man, yo, bro. Bro, you could, wow, I could get on a flight at JFK and get home here, and you still wouldn't be at the crib yet. Sheesh.
Nah, we're playing is different, bro.
No, I'm saying you going your way, I'm going my way, bro. I'm taking an 8-hour flight. You taking an 8-hour car ride or whatever.
Yeah, car ride, yeah.
That's wow. That's vicious, bro. That's fucking vicious, dog. Man, the jet lag, man. Man, okay. God damn, bro. Bro, I can't even sit in the car for 4 hours straight, bro. But
So you don't drive for that long?
bro, hey man, listen. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, bro. To this day, I haven't got my license yet.
Yo, you're not for real right now, bro.
Why the fuck do you need it, dog? First of all, we're from the city of New York. You may need a car now because I mean you're in Buffalo. I may need a car now because I'm like in a pocket where like the city is close enough to where I could just hop on a bus or a train where literally everything happens in the city, or I could literally take like a 10-minute car ride. That's why I'm like, hey man, it adds a little more to the commute, no doubt. But hey man, I'm watching my emissions, dog. I'm looking after the planet, dude, because that is the initiative, dog. You gotta not drive and save these greenhouse gases and all of that. Boo. No. Let me not say that. I forgot we on YouTube. But all I'm saying, bro, is that you know what I'm saying? Like it's really something different, man. So I want to bring it back, bro. Let's bring it back. So what I want to start with, my brother, is can you speak a little bit on the journey that was initially getting into the fashion industry through the school, first and foremost?
I'm not gonna lie, we speak about that. We're gonna be here for a long day. I can say a little bit about it and wrap
No,
it.
yeah, no. Of course, you know,
and I'll wrap it into a story for y'all of how I embarked in my fashion journey.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Tell the story, bro.
So it all started from Mega Evers. I went to school in Brooklyn, New York. Mega Evers was a school that I went for like 4 years. Well, I'll say 2.5 because I did like my associates. But I noticed that like that 2 and 3.5 years that I used at Mega, like I wasn't doing anything that I liked.
Real quick, bro. Hold up. I gotta. Hey, shouts out to my boy Bernie L, man. My man showing love on all the streams, man. Shouts out to my guy, man. Let's get it. Go ahead, though, my brother. Sorry.
You good? You good? So I was like, I'm not doing anything that I like. So like, how can I interest myself? So I already knew that at that time that I was interested in styling. So I was like, okay, that's a lane I want to go. Like it's due to, it's like is in part with fashion. Like it go hand in hand.
Right.
So that's when I heard about Buff State. They had this fashion program and shit. So I was like, oh, let me apply it. Let me check it out. And when I I'm fucking dead. When I had to apply for admissions, I had to choose between Albany and Buffalo. But I was like, saying it's better if I choose Buffalo because it's like I know more people here, and you feel me? I could resonate. Huh?
Real quickly, I don't know if you could have foreshadowed it, but the whole Griselda movement is crazy right now up there, bro.
Yeah, bro, it is. You're not lying.
On both the clothing end and the music end as well. But go ahead, my brother. I ain't gonna cut you off no more.
No. So that's when I got accepted to Buff State, and then I started this fashion journey to seek more knowledge on what I actually liked. So the first year, second year, you feel me? I started learning about sewing. Sewing really wasn't my thing and shit, but it was cool to learn about pattern drafting, all that stuff. And then what got me was the textile class. They was doing like tie and dye art, mixed media, even making art through garbage, being sustainable and shit like that. And I was like, oh, nah, this is fucking cool, bro.
Yes, it's finesse. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Making like using free stuff to just make art. Like this is dope, bro. This is like the type of shit I want to do. So it started off through making like weaving scarves, doing like tie and dye, and like painting and shit. That's how it all started and shit. So from there, I took that class again. It was like a higher level of that class, and then we was doing like waxing, different techniques. How to make a cashmere. Well, I'm like, oh nah, this is wavy, bro.
Like, wow, you was actually learning how to make these different textures and fabrics.
Yeah, textures with garments and shit like that. Yeah,
it's fire, man.
Yeah, through different adhesives like glue or iron or aluminum foil paper. You can even make like shadow prints with the paper that they use at Walmart. They use it to cover your food. You can make art with that with shaving.
Damn, bro. Plastic wrap.
Yeah, plastic wrap. Shaving cream. You can do mad art with that shit, bro. So just like I was like, oh no, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. You could do mad stuff. So it's not until like the pandemic happened when I really started like applying that knowledge that I knew.
Right.
And it got me here. That's why you see me. I'm doing rugs now because for me, I'm more of a textile guy. I like art, and I was trying to find a way how to be creative and also mix media my art. And and it came to pass, bro.
Man, so real quickly, man, that wasn't a loaded answer as what I was expecting, but dope answer nonetheless, man. What I want to tap in with first and foremost, bro, is I definitely hear like that sense of like
You said I ain't see a question.
No, you did, bro. You did. No. I was just saying you was making it seem like you was gonna bring out the gospel or something like
I was because
I'm telling you can, bro. Go ahead.
I wanted to, but it's like the story gets juicier. You don't want to stop, bro.
Hey, man, maybe we'll revisit it at some point, man. Maybe we'll revisit it at some point tonight. But yeah, man. What I wanted to first point out is the sense of, bro, it's like when you were a kid and you get that new toy and you're like, oh my God, I got this fucking toy. Let's go. Like you could hear that sense of wow, you're discovering this and you're almost like in awe of the fact that simple household items that you would have never thought could be art, and that just shows a certain originality. You know what I mean? Like when you sit back and think, man, you know, I might be doing this right now. You could think of that feeling, how you felt finding out that, you know, you can make something with paper mache, some toothpaste, and some other shit. And now, you know, by that point, you're probably mounds and mountains over what you know now. And it's just a basis for why you start something, you know, because now, even when everything's not hitting, you thinking like, oh shit, man, I remember that feeling. And that's why I'm gonna continue to push, because you want that feeling, you know, to yearning. So I wanna give the flowers to that first, bro, because like very rarely do people describe what they do and you see that in them. You know, it's very much a sense of, oh yeah, this guy knows he got to feed his family or himself, so he got a job. You know, no, I can tell with you, it's like, wow, that's legit passion. And I mean, I've already, you know, from you know, where my little stonewise brain has been seeing from, you know, you've already done little classes, which right there, boom, let's talk about the classes, my brother. Um, I don't want to say no more. Let's talk about it, man. How did these classes come about, brother? And like what made up the like the people that came in? Like, was it people around the school? Was it people with?
No, it was actually people in the community. People in the community.
All right, so go ahead and give your 2 cents on that, brother.
Well, actually, I just this year took a rug class for the first time because I was so like I was intrigued and I was curious about how this is made, and I always had ideas of how I can expand beyond just looking at it as a rug. So one day I took the class. I paid like $250, and this was actually my first piece.
Whoa, Pete!
Huh?
You said you paid? Wow. Hey, man, that seems to be a foreign concept nowadays, bro.
Yo, bro,
Yeah, motherfucker.
it's crazy how you say that because a lady on my Instagram, I'm like, after this offer, the class is 200, and what people don't understand is that if I'm gonna charge them to do a rug, I'm gonna charge you like 506 bills because this is handmade.
Dude,
Whereas you're learning for $200 and you take your own product home.
You look at
huh?
Hey Pete, let me tell you something, man. You might be shortchanging yourself because you could look at Persian, quote unquote, Persian rugs. Bro, it's insane what these fucking rugs cost, dog. You may see,
I know.
You go to a little warehouse where it might say every square inch is $1.64. Yeah, go ahead and add that up when you got to get like 50, 60 square inches to a regular room. Yeah, the price tends to add up. So, like I said, my brother, keep on your grind, man. Somebody gonna feel it, man. And I wanted to hone in on that real quickly because, like I said, bro, you know, and it's like the older I got personally, like it's like I just see more people that want free shit, and it's just like, man, as a kid, shit wasn't free, man. Like I remember days where I thought I was getting away with owing Ock 50 Cent. Ock was like, was my 50 Cent the next time I came in there, man. He wasn't playing no games, man. And that just goes to show that like it ain't nothing free out here. It's like people is so
yo, bro. Even attention, bro. Attention is not free because you still gotta pay attention, bro. Advice is not free, bro. You still gotta pay. That's what people not trying to understand.
Dog, go ahead, man. Keep going though. You stop that with the
oh my fault, son. But
no,
yeah, so
I'm stopping.
Go ahead. So a guy he was posting. He was like, "Yeah, I'm teaching this class. I can teach you too. It's $250." And he was like, "You got to pay before you come in." I was like, "Word?" Yo, crazy. I was looking at that $250 like $1 because I wanted to learn that skill. Because I'm like, oh, this is mad fun. So I got into the studio. I was working, made my first piece. I know you saw the hand that I made. The hand on my Instagram.
PTG, yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. So I made that from the first try. Even the guy that was teaching, he was like, "Man, I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with you with the piece you made today, son. You want some 3D art shit?" I see how he started like it. I was like, "Yeah, thank you." And bro, the knowledge that I learned that day, I held it in my left hand so I won't take it away, bro. That first day, I was figuring out how to make a frame, how to get the tools. It took me like at least 3 to 4 months to get everything, bro. And I was like, nah, I gotta get this shit, son.
And the thing, you know, what's really dope is that, not only did you embark on this, but you also did it, and this is another conversation we had last night, having made a move. You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro, like having changed your whole scenery. Because I mean, hey man, I know, certain areas in Buffalo's the hood, but it don't compare to being in the city, to that energy, to that, and that's intoxicating, and it's a beautiful thing at the same time.
Yeah.
But you having made a move, which another thing we're gonna definitely tap in with at some point. You hearing me, bro?
Yeah, I'm hearing you,
There's a
bro.
little echo. I don't know if it's from you or from me. Hold
Nah,
up.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Okay. So having made that move, bro, it's man, it's amazing, bro. It really is, man. Like, and just real quickly, man, when it comes to these shows, bro, like I really do hone in on like the passion. You know what I mean? Like when I'm speaking to whoever, I'm looking for like whatever this person is talking about, like how are they speaking on it? Because like I said, bro, context is everything. You could have a guy that has a janitor job and goes into work every day, smile on his face, ready to take it all on, ready to just get the day over with and clock out. Where on the back end, you could have somebody that is probably one bad fucking scolding away from shooting some shit up. God forbid. You know what I mean? It's both
Yeah.
sides of the spectrum. And sometimes I just be thinking about it, man, because in the end of the day, like life is short, bro. First and foremost. So like the older we get, a lot of the stuff we do is more scrutinized than what it was before.
Mm.
Now, as some juveniles, we might not have caught a life sentence, but the second day of us being 18 years old, we did the right thing. We caught that life sentence. You understand what I'm saying? And I say that to say maybe a little extreme, but or morbid or whatever, but I say that to say, that's how real life could be the older you get. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, bro.
it's just good to be grounded and rooted in something to where, man, even if you do gotta wake up that morning, you know that you're doing it because this is your bottom line, and you know that that's a step to it. As opposed to Joe Schmo is just waking up to be somebody there, present. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, it's I'm noticing a lot these days that it's something that people are doing a lot of these days, just being a body, just there. You know what I mean? And hey, man, like I said, bro, I ain't trying to get too morbid right now, but I'm just saying, bro,
You're
like,
not wrong, bro. It's just they just living organisms, bro. They ain't doing nothing.
bro, and on my end, it's such a disconnect because I'm always thinking about some shit that I either want to do, could do, or where I could move better and all of that. Like we're constantly, I know I am anyway, thinking about these things, and people is just being there. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever.
Mm.
What could you really do, But let's take it back though, man. Like I said, man. So with the rug thing though, so you were saying how a lot of people wasn't really or not wasn't really, but wasn't super responded to when you let them know that the next class will be X amount. So
Well,
have
well,
you got
I,
people
I,
that have signed up?
well, no, it was just a private message, but I haven't posted the fly where I will start to charge people. I wanted to finish this project that I got going on first, cause I got a project due for a museum actually, bro.
Oh
So
wow,
yeah, so
nice.
yeah, so I'm trying to get that complete, and then embark on the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, don't let me. Don't. Hey man, listen. This is the first I'm hearing about this museum, big dog. Maybe
I
you can
actually,
speak on
I
that
actually
right
didn't
after
want to,
this, man.
I didn't want to expose it yet, but it's like, for me, I've been
Oh,
so
this was a
excited
YouTube
to.
exclusive. Okay.
You said
Hey
what?
man, listen. This was a YouTube exclusive, man. That's what's up, dog. Hey, listen. Whoever watches this is the only ones that know, big bro. So for now, you can feel comfortable about it, bro.
Of
For
course.
now, dog, 6 months down the
And
line, hey, man, somebody
I
might hit
only
your
said
line
something
behind that, bro.
because I only said something too because you looking at the work in front of you right now.
Oh,
Like this is
this nice. So
Yeah,
let
bro.
me ask you. It looks like it's a shirt though, bro. Like
Well,
it's
yeah,
printed.
it's the end product is a vest.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. The end
man,
product
look,
is gonna be a
dog.
vest.
Look how excited you are, man. Damn, bro. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's passion, dog. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
keep that shit about yourself, man. Because a lot of shit, it's gonna be a lot of things, man, that one runs into that. It'll make you question a lot of other shit, man, that you probably shouldn't be questioning.
That
And
ass,
you
bro.
got, like I said, it's important to be connected to some shit, man, because that's why a lot of people's running amok nowadays. Because it's like they go ahead and look at the trajectory, and they be like, man, it's okay. I mean, man, my lungs work today. My liver works today. I'm alive today. So
Mm.
let's go ahead and live it up. And it's cool. That's a cool philosophy until you see in the back end of it. And it might
Exactly.
not
You're
be
looking
so
at
cool.
like you wasting all this time sitting around chilling,
And the worst part is you at that point, bro, you're literally by yourself looking at
bro. Exactly. You're by yourself. You're by
deep, man.
yourself, bro.
Fucking deep, man. It's fucking deep, dog. But so is there any other projects you have? Because I very much like to equate the class is like a I mean, hey man, I guess we can't call it philanthropy because we're not rich, right? But it's
Nah,
community service. You know what I mean?
community service. Yeah,
Do you have anything on the pipeline that you do want to
yeah.
kind of
Actually, I'm glad you asked
expound
that
on?
because I wanted to like after that free class, so I wanted to host a free probably 3 free people every month. So that way that the more people who are actually willing to take that smart offer will not only spread word of mouth but tell others to get engaged with the skill. So that's
And one thing that I personally like to say that you'll have on your side is the especially nowadays, the constant yearning for the next thing.
hmm
And not to say that to group this thing is like, oh my, the next thing, but you have a lot of room to introduce some nuances to it, bro. After a few classes, you could do a paint, not a paint, whatever you want to call that, and sip. Where people is probably have a wine glass with it.
yo, the crazy part that I thought about that already. I'm inquiring the space.
Yeah, you gotta, hey man, we still going through the parasite, you know what I mean? And
The
we still gotta
process of it,
fight these
yeah.
times. We still gotta fight these times, So I get that, but like I said, it's just so much room for nuance, bro. Like, especially like, being over here in Oregon, real close to Portland, there's so many little businesses like hotels, restaurants, fucking um that are just some of the dopest places you'll ever see, bro. Like it's really a good. Hey, man, like I said, bro, shouts out to Portland, Oregon, man. I love it out here, dog. It's a lot of fucking artwork, a lot of dope minds out here as well, a lot of advancements in the cannabis industry as well. As you can see, we hustle and smoke here, so we talk about the cannabis industry, baby. So now my question to you, big dog, is I personally didn't know this side of you, so I'm gonna ask you, do you consume, and or if you don't now, have you before?
Actually, I consume cannabis, yeah, bro.
You don't?
I do, bro.
Oh, okay.
I
Now
do.
let me ask you: is it something that you incorporate into what could be a creative process? Like, do you just recreationally, strictly? Can you explain a little bit about your personal?
Yeah, so kind of like I'm not gonna lie, we do cannabis do let me focus, but it's actually when I first started smoking weed, bro. I was more serious about my life, bro. I could tell you that.
That's
Like
crazy.
I was within my thoughts, and I had to do something. I had to do something about it. So it all started from mega when I started smoking and shit. I've been smoking for like 4 or 5 years now, son. So yeah,
Man, okay. Yeah, I think I've had maybe 1 year on you so far, but it's just dog, it's just crazy because now when I speak on cannabis, bro, like it's a different feel, bro. Like I don't have to feel like I'm just smoking it in
You
my
the
guy,
only one that do that shit,
bro. It's and even though I mean I was very conscious that I wasn't because I mean listen, man, I always said that if you were to open a door, right, that you wasn't supposed to open, I'm sure you're gonna see some shit you was not supposed to see, right? So I say that
exactly.
to say that how am I wrong for smoking a little bud when I could open any one of these doors and see some shit I ain't supposed to see? I'm just saying, like, who's wrong, bro? I mean, the guy over there is probably, cooking up meth, and I'm over here smoking bud, and I'm the bad guy, and it's just like, allegedly, by the way, you two, everything I'm saying is alleged. But all I'm saying also is that, now when I speak on it, bro, it's a whole different ball game, man. Like, I'm almost like I do consider myself, bro, like a billboard of advocation, bro, for cannabis. Because all day, bro, all I do is recommend some shit, talk about some shit, read about some shit, or hear about some shit that has to do with cannabis. And you think about nuances like, for example, nowadays people are choosing cannabis over chemotherapy. Now, not saying
That ass.
cannabis is in flower necessarily, but derivatives of cannabis, whether extracts, edibles, whatever, topicals, fucking man. Like nowadays, bro, you could pick up. I could show you an edible right now, bro, and I could show you motherfucking nutrition facts, bro. Nutrition facts, dog. Nutrition facts, total carbohydrates, how much sugar is in the motherfucker, all of that, dog. So now when I'm looking at it, man, I'm looking at it from a man, like I'm part of something that's larger than life, bro. Like really, bro, literally, and like I would have never thought that. Coming from hey man, we were all young. We had to do what we had to do. I remember a time, I had a couple things in my backpack. You understand what I'm saying? But now I don't, it's not that feel no more. Like, oh my God, I'm doing the illegal or the taboo or nothing. I'm out here living, bro. I'm living good too, man. God, hey, all things be to God, man. Believe me when I tell you.
Joey. When did you go to Oregon? Like when did you leave New York to go to what year was that?
I've been here about a little under 2 years now. So I left. I made my move right before the pandemic, bro. To the point where
Right
like
before
the very first day of the pandemic was like February, maybe March 2020, 2019. No, 2020.
Yeah, 2019.
2019, right? There you go.
Yeah.
And literally the first day, bro, I was on a plane coming to Oregon. And all I did was put on my Nike backpack, a suitcase, and a couple of days at the hotel.
Oh, so you knew you was gonna stay there.
Oh yeah. The only obstacle I had, bro, was actually securing a place to live. Cause and it's not like I have the paper, is that bro, these people want it. Hey man, if you got your own spot, you know how it goes, bro. You gotta fill out this paper, you gotta check your credit score, you gotta do, bro. I literally through that whole week, bro, like I aged maybe like 3 years, bro. Because I was like, I had Credit Karma on one screen, on the other, I had the fucking Zillow, on the other app, I may have had Uber, some shit. On the other app, I may have had DoorDash. Like I was just, bro, I was doing a million things, bro. And it was crazy because like it got to the point where like it was really like, man, am I gonna book another few days or am I gonna just count my losses and go home? And it's so crazy that literally that day where it was that time to make that decision, that's when I got my place, bro. So that told me that I did the right thing, bro. And since I mean, yeah, it's been some stumbles. You don't make moves and shit is just flawless now. I mean, I wasn't a trust fund baby now, but you know what I mean. We here. The lights is on. I got a nice jersey on. Got a couple jerseys around the way. I could turn the TV on and keep it on all night if I fucking want. I got the football game going on right here on the iPad. Hey, listen,
Bro.
You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, dog.
Yo, bro, I'm very proud of you, son.
Hey man, I'm proud of you, big dog. I gave you your flowers first, man. That's for a reason, bro. Like I said, man, and the reason why I take the time to give flowers because like out of maybe 5 people that I could have known back home, bro, 2 of them is doing something right now. And like to me, bro, it's like, I don't say that to cast aspersions or try to diss nobody. It's just that's really what's going on, bro. Like it's dudes that I may have not spoken to in 5 years that look the same exact way and doing the same exact thing, living in the same exact place. And look, I don't moved across the country, across the states, rather. Sorry, across the states. And in the end of the day, bro, like I can't. It's hard for me to sit down and talk to somebody that's stagnant, bro. It's really hard. Like my mental won't let me, bro. Like it's a disconnect. Cause look, and that's not to say that I'm out here and it's like, always a rainbow sunshine. Of course you miss back home all the time, bro. You miss moms, you miss mama's cooking. You always miss mama's cooking, boy. But at the same time, on the back end, though, look, you got your own shit though. There's a beautiful thing there too. You know what I mean? When you can turn on them lights whenever you want, and you ain't got to listen to moms tell you to turn them shits off.
Yeah.
And when you not paying fucking $10 a kilowatt in electricity like you do in New York, shit, motherfucker, I'm leaving my lights on, boy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't gotta deal with Con Edison. Fuck Con Edison, man.
Fucking weak.
Yo, I had to let that go one time, man. Hey, if moms is in the building, I'm sorry. Hey, I didn't mean to cuss, moms. But you feel the same about Con Edison, though. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But like I said, man, to take it all the way back, it's just like I said, bro. I really take the opportunity to, speak on cannabis on a different light because let me tell you, bro, the first and only ticket that I got that I went to court for, bro, was smoking a joint in Central Park allegedly. Yo, it was so real, bro. And yo, bro, allegedly, and this is why I say allegedly because hey, I ain't gonna put my man's name out there. But shout out to my guy that was with me that day. Thank God we didn't go to bookings that day. They just gave us our ticket and let us rock. But bro, he didn't even get to roll the weed yet, bro. Like he was in the process of rolling the weed, and he turns around and sees the ACG boot. So you already know what time it was, bro. Like once them ACG boots come out, hey man, listen. You see a nice little white car looking like Little House in the Prairie up top and shit, and you're like, oh man, they got us. So with that being said, that to me now it's like, man, like now not only am I, selling it to the people the right way, but I have a chance to like dabble, bro, and not have to worry about that, bro. Like, I done seen some. I thought smoking a joint outside was a bad thing. Like, and now I know in New York it's like not even top 5 worst thing you could do anymore, which is fucking atrocious. Yeah, which is bro. Like, yo, I'm happy for y'all, but I'm also mad because goddamn, it took me to leave New York for that to fucking happen. But it's okay though. It's okay. I took my L and got my ticket for those that don't have to get a ticket now. So y'all better give me a shout out on the back end. So all I'm saying is, it was just it's a different feel now, man. Like, I'm not only am I smoking the good stuff, I'm tapped in with the people growing the good stuff. Obviously not everyone, but everybody coming into the fold, man. It was shout out to my guys at Local Variety, man. They've been showing mad love, man. They even showed so much love that they invited me to their farm, bro. And I actually went to a facility strictly for growing bud. And I was just, dog, this is like the 4th time I told this story on Hustle and Smoke, man. The real will know it. Man, it was like prom night, bro. I feel like I was dancing with like a big booty John, man. I was just dancing, bro. I was waiting for that prom to be over, man. I might have had a little something in my sippy cup, you know what I'm saying? But and these plants is still here, they're towering over me, and these is like top end plants, bro. This is premium flower, and you're looking at it and you're like, wow, these is real colors, and I was snuggling with it literally, bro. Like it was crazy, and like at the same time, like I was going through like a maze. And like I would literally move the plant out the way so I'm not just ramsacking through the plants. And the guy would be like, "Yo, just go ahead and walk through the fucking shit, man." And I'm like, "Man, like this is the first time, bro. I gotta do the foreplay there real quick, bro. This is my first time, dog." And this dudes are fucking farmers. And for lack of a better term, I don't think they like being called farmers. Shouts out to y'all though, man. Y'all really the true MVPs, man. Y'all showed me what good cannabis.
Facts, bro. They like to be called what? Growers?
I think cultivators, bro. I think. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tap in with my peoples and ask them respectfully. Until then, YouTube, hold me down, YouTube. Don't get on me. You know what I mean? Chill, YouTube, chill. But all I'm saying is that it was a surreal experience, bro. I had my motherfucker Damian Lillard jersey on that day, man. Yes, Lord. And all them little plants was falling on it, all little Keith droppings on the shirt, man. Oh man, I had the time of my life, bro. And being in the cannabis industry, bro, it's a beautiful thing, bro. I had shouts out to the people of Cannabis Cocktails Conversations. They invited me on their podcast, and they had a whole setup, a whole production setup, where I went to this place and like it was really like a setup, bro. Like we went in, and what you see in the show, that's really the studio. You know what I mean? And these guys were dope enough to let me on their platform, show me hella love. Shouts out to all them dudes, man. Shouts out to Fats Gordos. Shouts out to all his team, man. Shouts out to the whole Portland, man. A couple podcasters in Portland doing their thing, man. Don't think I ain't watching just because I ain't showing y'all love, man. It's love all around, dog. Just you just gotta look for it sometimes. You know what I mean? But shouts out to all the Portland podcasters, man. You know what I mean? I do hope to tap in with more of you guys. You know what I mean? But outside of that, bro, it just goes back full circle, man. It's a beautiful thing. And one thing that I could always hold on to is being from New York, man. And people fucking love it, man. It is what it is, dog. People hear New York and they eyes perk up, man. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. But at the same time, I know that the responsibility that comes with that, bro. I know that it's situations that because I'm from New York, I'm gonna act this way or that way because I done seen the worst of it, probably. Maybe not directly, maybe I might have heard, but I know what the worst of it could be. So I might not maneuver that way. So in the end of the day, bro, it's like, like I said, it's never a diss to New York because those are the streets that raised me. You know what I mean? Maybe not literally, because I wasn't in the streets, man. Mom's had me living nice, man. Stop playing, man. Shouts out to Mom's, man. She was, man, listen. I was never hungry. Nah, man, listen. Shouts out to Mom's, man. But and that's really the moral of the story, bro. Nowadays it's I'm constantly pushing it, with that being said, do you see yourself accepting the culture that's to come in New York as it pertains to cannabis? And now, obviously, not thinking of what the obvious answer is, yes, of course, but like, think about, some of the nuances to that. Some of the people getting undercutted, some of the markets that might close because this storefront might open up. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I don't like it because the market is oversaturated, bro.
Wow. Okay, keep going, man. I love that. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Like I remember, cause I witnessed with my 2 eyes, bro. I remember when I first actually started smoking like weed, bro. It's the people who were smoking, it wasn't that much neither. And it was so exclusive that you could always get the good shit for like 50, 45, 60.
Back then or
all
now?
Of a sudden, huh?
Back then or now?
That was like during 2018.
Really? You was
yes,
hearing
bro.
45s, bro? Hey, listen, maybe I knew the right people, man, because they was giving me 35s and 30s, man. I'm like, man, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but the reason why they were selling for that price in New York is because most of them was getting it from.
Because I was out there. I was out there in 2018, though. I was out there. Huh? I said I was out there in 2018, man. Hey, man. All I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say this much, man. Shouts out to my guy, man. My guy, I ain't gonna say his name, but you know who you are, man. If you ever run into this, bro, shouts out to you, bro. My man's over there at Ridgewood. My man's at Ridgewood. bro. I've never seen a better number, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, brother. But go ahead. You was talking.
Yeah, so they were selling bud for like 50 cats, and we talking about exo, bro. It was exo, straight gas. All of a sudden, the pandemic happened. The prices started going up. You started paying 80, 90, 100 for an eighth, bro.
100?
Yes, bro.
Dog, I pay 100 for a zip these days, bro.
Yeah, you know weed is
Oh,
your
by the
cesspool,
way,
bro.
brother,
But now an eighth is 100, bro.
brother, let me give you some advice, bro. You know, because New York is gonna go through a hell of a renaissance, right? What I need you to do,
Hell yeah.
bro, is keep focus on this, man. Any little pain, any little, get you a medical card, dog. When that program launches, bro, find out how you could get it. That's all I'm gonna tell you, dog.
I think
You
I
see,
think
I got mine from my state.
I think Buffalo I'm gonna find out. I think Buffalo got one.
Hey, man, listen, find out, bro. Because let me tell you, dog, you will have all the access in the world. Because I only say that because I've studied up a little bit on different states and how they launch their programs. The medical
Yeah.
is usually the one that's heavily targeted first, because
Okay.
you have and what I'm about to say is opinion based, in my opinion. This is how I receive it. This is how I see it. So the
Okay.
reason that is because you have the entities that want to actually study the bud and what are the effects, and because you're not gonna start out with a rec program. Maybe New York might, because New York is New York. They're gonna break the mold. But
Yeah, bro.
typically states roll out their medical programs first, get the medical wave going on, see how that's like a test the waters type of thing. Test the waters. Then, after that, maybe a year or two later, there's enough legislature where people that aren't medical want to buy weed. They're gonna flood the streets. They're gonna go to the polls. Then 2 years later, they might become rec. 5 years later, they might become rec. So let's take, for example, right, Michigan. Michigan is a real good example. Right now, their program it's no clear direction. They don't know if it's gonna go down in the 5 year trajectory. They don't know if it's gonna boom. And the reason that is, and I know this because I read a autograph on Leafly.com. Shouts out to Leafly. I actually got to find the autograph at some point to read it up again. But they were saying how people over there in Michigan were preferring to stay with calling the plug route. Calling Joe Schmo that used to deliver it, or they used to go to him out, rather than go to the storefront, because the storefronts are not affordable, according to Michigan. Michigan is Detroit. Detroit is the capital of Michigan, so that's all we have to say there. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not New York revenue wise. So people, they're what they're looking at is a conundrum, because technically these people have to make a profit, right? They can't sell
Yeah.
it for what the street is selling it for, because the street always sets the market. It's either the stores are going to sell it for more, or they're going to find a way to compete. So in the end of the and to me, that's basic economics. You know what I mean? So hopefully I ain't losing nobody here. But from that point, now you're looking at um who are we targeting? Are we targeting people that could go to the storefront and could afford to pay these ridiculous, because it starts out at a ridiculous rate as well, because they're testing the waters. Now, if people pay them, it might stay that way. Look at Vegas. Now, if people don't pay them, it might go down. Look at Oregon, where I'm at now.
Mm.
Oregon is last study I checked, Oregon is one of the cheapest out of the bunch that are state legal, cheapest money wise. And it's crazy because Oregon taxes it at a 20%. So imagine where you pay 8.5 575 or some shit like that tax in New York. The cannabis here is taxed at 20%. So it's a mixed bag. You understand what I'm getting at? It's definitely a mixed bag. So um, and I say all of that to say that that's the cannabis industry for y'all people. It literally went from me being the bad guy, sitting outside of my mom's crib, smoking a joint, to now I'm having these conversations about weed, about cannabis, and it's really a beautiful thing, brother. You know what I mean? Because to me, that's passion. People come through, and I know that I'm gonna recommend some shit that I know they're gonna like, because I know, coming from New York, if you was to give somebody some shit they don't like, they liable to go back to see you. You understand what I'm saying? And that energy might not be
Wait.
energy all the time. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it, I literally take that and I'm like, okay, now I know. If I'm telling this gentleman, like, hey, listen, according to what you told me you want, this is what fits the criteria. I'm doing it from an angle of, okay, I'm looking at what this person is telling me. They want some shit to chill with. They want some shit to get the goddamn laundry done this evening. They want some shit to get them up. They want some shit to get them down. Whatever it is they're telling me, I'm gonna keep that in mind, and I'm gonna let them know as well that it's very much dependent on each person. And because I felt this way smoking this, don't mean you're gonna feel that way smoking that. You know what I mean? So it's also keeping all of that in mind. So it's like I said, man. We've had a 20-minute conversation, bro, and it was real in depth too about cannabis. So that's why I feel like it's coming for such a renaissance all over, bro.
Yeah,
Out
all
here,
over.
out here,
Facts.
huh?
Facts. All over, bro.
All over, man. And like I said, it's a good thing, man. I just hope that a very interesting thing you touched upon is the saturation, and I'm noticing a lot of that too, bro, on the back
Yeah, bro.
end. And
It's,
honestly,
it's to the point. It's to the point. It's to the point where people put in fake weed in the bag and then selling it for 80, $100 an eighth, bro.
dog, you see, and that, wow, that's highway robbery. First of all,
Highway robbery, bro.
I don't think you're going over. You're going through it worse than me, honestly. That's crazy. But what I'm saying is that I was having this conversation earlier with a gentleman, and I was telling him, like, man, like, you have the way saturation of the market is on this end is, let's say you have this strain, right? Let's call it at hey, let's make it friendly to New York. Let's call it sour diesel, right? We got sour diesel right here, right? On this end, you have sour diesel too. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's literally like a person, a group, a farm will see this is what this person came out with, and it might have won strain of the year. It might be a staple of weed, like Blue Dream or White Widow or some shit, or and they just replicate it, bro. And it's like, since it's not super, like, it is super regulated. Let's not get it twisted, but it's not regulated federally. Like, they're not necessarily putting patents on some of these, a lot of these plants that's out here.
Yeah.
So outside of maybe Burner with cookies, of course, Burner got to do that. I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. His flavors, he got flavors that's
bro.
known, bro.
And guess what? He's probably going to be the first store in New York. The very first store to open is going to be a cookies. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar on it. And like I said, that's how deep the cannabis game goes. That
They
boy,
got
that
they got
man,
one.
Burner,
They got one in Jersey.
really? I didn't know that.
It's black owned though.
Nice, nice, nice,
They got
man.
one
That's
in
what's
Jersey
up.
now.
That's what's up, man. Hey, look, man, and like I said, man, it's a beautiful thing because now, like, it's a double-edged sword because you're looking at it and you're like, man, now I have a chance to go to the storefronts. I don't got to worry about my 3.5s being short.
Yeah,
A bunch of things you're thinking about, but at the same time, it's like I said, you got to think of the back end too.
the back end, bro.
You're gonna be
Cause like
undercut.
literally, people, the store gonna close. people gonna be coming back from work. They can't cop bought if the store closed, so they gotta go hit the nigga on the street.
But that's the thing though, and that's not a guaranteed because New York people, if anything, they're gonna adjust, bro. Constant adjust. So if they gotta adjust to a method where they gotta go to the store before it closes, they gonna motherfucking do it. So and listen, that's not a diss. It's like I said, New Yorkers, they gonna get to it, bro. If they want some shit, they gonna get it, man. It's that simple. And everybody should be that way though. What the fuck? That should be the essence of how we move in general. But hey, who am I? I don't put myself out to be a critic. But all I'm saying is that, I'm thinking about the gentleman that probably sold the dime bag so he could get him a chopped cheese every night. Have something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's funny, but you got to think of these things, man. Like it was people, I wasn't always, selling ounces and shit. I mean, man, we had to start from dime bags, man. Shit.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
Nicks, dimes.
Damn, you see, damn, I ain't have to do
if you had an eighth, you have money, son.
Dog, let me tell you something.
The eighth used to come in a baggie, a white clear baggie.
Dog, oh man, yeah, that was all these designer bags, allegedly.
Yeah, bro.
Allegedly, bro. Oh my goodness. And that's why, man, I'm good where I'm at, bro. Because, like I said, man, look, bro, look. All this information you see there, you see a warning label, you see a goddamn the name of the farm, the name of the strain, the name of this, the name of that. And shouts out to Weedland, by the way. Hey man, anybody in Oregon, get y'all weed out Weedland, all right?
Yo, bro, you think you could go a day without smoking?
That's a good question, man. You see, because my life is busy as fuck, I could, but what's the joy in that, bro? What's the joy in that, dog? It's like, man, listen. And that's the thing, bro. I feel like you start to get into a slippery slope. People start to, oh, man, why are you suppressing your emotions with the weed? It's like, listen, hold up. Emotion suppression? What the fuck? First of all, listen. Until we start accounting for the persons and the people's overdosing on fentanyl, overdosing on crack cocaine and heroin and all type of shit, then we could talk about the stoners. Let's get that out the way.
Yeah, because it's crazy because they put fentanyl in weed too.
Huh? Where?
They put in fentanyl in weed too, bro.
In New York?
Yes.
You see, that's what I'm saying, baby. I'm good, man. I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at, man. And it's crazy, man. Like, in the end of the day, bro, man, New York, man. Shouts out to New York, man. That's all I got to say, man. Because, you can't say too much without, quote unquote, diss when it comes to New York. And I ain't even trying to diss. I'm just speaking on what I know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because, hey man, at the same time we're dealing with the pandemic, so it's like you got it's a lot of wars being fought out there, bro. It's a lot of goddamn wars being fought, man. And real quickly, man, it popped into my head. We was having a conversation. Remember when I asked you about the jacket?
Yeah.
So let's talk about that, bro. So what you had said was real interesting to me, bro, because at first you was like, man, like, nobody really rock that no more, but hey, man, it's whatever you like, right? And that's, in essence, bro, that's why I personally, like, share a certain love for fashion, because it's literally, bro, whatever the fuck, man. Like, I could throw on that jacket, bro, and it's vintage, bro. It's not out no more. It's a good looking jacket. It gives that nostalgic feel. Just like, man, listen, this jersey is like, what is it, like 2006 or some shit like that? Come on, bro. I didn't buy it in 2006. It's vintage. You know what I mean? So, and that's why, like, like I told you yesterday, bro, I still wear nudies to this day, bro. I love me some nudies, bro. Them shit still listen, man.
I ain't gonna lie, they need to come back with a comeback, bro.
Huh?
The nudies need to come back with their garments, bro.
I didn't know that, bro. That's crazy. I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it, bro. I give them all the support, bro, because they have a real printer press type vibe to them too, bro. You go to the workshop, man. You literally see the jeans made. They could repair the shits. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro, they doing all that shit for you.
I was reading some shit the other day. I think that shit is free, bro. I'm like, what? I think if you buy your jeans at the store, like I think it's free, like for them to repair your shits. And I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, man, like, hold up, that's what's up, bro. Same thing, bro. I still wear some True Religion. Bro, these are good quality jeans, man. And it's crazy because people will look at it like, oh, this motherfucker, motherfuckers wearing spandex and Nike Tech this and that, and that's cool, man. That's what's up. But we're just different over here, man. And in the end of the day, like the way I look at fashion, bro, is if you could throw some shit on, yo, bro, swag it out, man. Because I swear, bro, it'd be somebody in the room that'll look at it like, oh shit. Bro, I had this jersey on today, bro. I had 5 people, bro, that half of them have their headphones on, bro. Talking about, yo, oh shit, you got a Sean Taylor jersey? I'm like, yeah, I got a Sean Taylor jersey, bro. What the fuck? What about it? Like, that's what we do over here, bro. We don't care about the Washington football team, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I think I could say that because they man, listen, they not worried about me, man. Them dudes over there got a lot to worry about, man. They might need a new quarterback, a new GM, a new team owner. They need all of that. God bless them, man. But all I'm saying is that, like I said, look, you see that right there, boy. Oh, let me troll up. Oh, you see that 42 right there, bro? That's a World Series jersey right there, bro. That's a World Series jersey, baby. I'm telling you, man, that's what we do out here, man. It's crazy, man. And that's a Yankee one, too. That's Mariano Rivera, baby. Yes, Lord. Yes, yes. And that's what we do, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And that's fashion, man. So with that being said, bro, go ahead and you give me your 2 cents on what fashion is, bro. Let's talk about what the state of it is today, according to you, and what it is to you personally.
yo, first and foremost, fashion is a way of life to me, bro. Cause it's like basically we are what we create. So I'm guessing if it's what, like I said when I told you that about the jacket, usually before I wouldn't say it, but when I got deep into fashion, I started noticing that it's whatever you like. It's all about having your own mind to predict. Oh, this is what I want to wear instead of wearing what others are wearing, and
Right.
and you could comprehend it in your own style, like you said, put it into your own. But fashion these days is kind of people are just hopping on trends, bro. I feel like people are not really taking the time to actually know where their clothes come from. They're not taking the time to know who made their clothes. They just wearing it because they see an expensive tag on it. That's what I see, to be honest. Especially during the pandemic, I saw a lot of it. People just
Hey,
buying
man,
the
them
latest
unemployment
Dior.
checks, baby.
Huh?
Them unemployment checks, baby. Them
Yeah.
them doggone
Yeah, bro.
alleged PPP loans, baby. We
Yeah.
ain't hey, listen. We ain't investing no businesses though. We ain't do that
Yo,
now. We got some
that
Gucci.
shit that shit is a disconnect. If you ain't invest, you need to invest in your own business. Fuck all this brand shit. This shit always gonna be here, but you just gotta see what like what you bigger than in this earth, bro. That's what you gotta place.
Man,
You gotta put your imprint on this world, bro. Like you gotta I really ask yourself, what are you gonna be known for when you leave this earth? Really, that's a question
bro,
that you
that's
gotta ask.
so deep, bro. That's so fucking deep, bro. Because that's another thing that when you ask yourself that question, bro, you gonna look to your left, you gonna look to your right, you gonna look to your front, you gonna look to your back. Ain't nobody gonna be behind you, bro. You gonna have
Exactly,
to
bro.
answer that shit and reflect on what led up to that question being asked.
Mm.
Man, that's deep, bro. That's real deep, dog. And like I said, man, I feel like there's a total disconnect with people in the concept of it could get to this point. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I don't change A, B, C, and D, E, F, G might happen. You understand what I'm saying? And and you don't try to think on it too much because everybody gonna do what they do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you think on it a little, and you're like, man, like the disconnect is so crazy. And The minute you try to even put word to action, people gonna look at you like you scolding them or some shit.
Exactly, bro.
And it's like, man, like that in essence doesn't make you want to reach out more. That makes you want to withdraw. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a real slippery slope, man. And it's a certain humbleness that has to come behind understanding that concept and understanding that just because this may be your brother, quote unquote, that may be your brother, don't mean that they got to be contention. Don't mean that we got to disagree to the point where I can't just simply walk my direction and you simply walk yours. You know what I mean? Parallel lines don't ever. Is it adjacent lines don't ever cross?
I
I think
don't know.
adjacent lines don't ever cross. So with that being said, it's like I said, it's a humbleness that comes with accepting that concept. And
Yeah.
like I said, bro, I use every moment to try to sharpen that tool because you never know when a blessing could come along in the form of somebody speaking to you, somebody speaking an energy into you, or speaking life into you. You know what I mean? And because you so gun ho on what you think is the world that you miss it. You miss it in translation. And when it comes down to it, you start asking yourself, like, man, why did I listen to these messages? And it's like, you're too stuck in your head, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
And at that point, you already wasted the years and reflecting and be like, man, if I don't catch up now, it's damn near over.
Exactly, bro.
It's all a cycle, man. But
Exactly.
so real question, man. Real quick question. Nowadays, do you now comparing from then to now, do you see yourself wearing strictly and I want to phrase this question carefully because I'm not asking you dress like anybody or any specific, but like do you dress for you strictly? So like let's say if it's like anything outside of maybe a sponsorship or something you might throw on a shirt or something, but like do you ever see yourself deviating outside of maybe what you would try, or do you just strictly stay to
Yeah, yeah. I
what it
see.
is and that's what
I
I
see.
stay?
I do see myself deviating because I feel like it's all about. That's what we humans gotta really understand. It's all about trying new things.
Evolution.
It's all about. That's what it's. Little Uzi actually said something that actually made me think. He was on his
Wow.
podcast. He was on his podcast with
Shouts out to Uzi Vert.
yeah, it was Fat Joe. He was
Okay.
like my music is so different. It's like my music is like change. He said, let me explain to you. He said, take for example yourself. Let's say you had this barber in Oregon that you was going to, and then for some reason he left out of state, and then he went to another. He went to go live in. Let's say he went to go live in Cali, or he went to go live in New York, and then now you gotta go to another barber because that one left. You're gonna be very hesitant picking a new barber. Why?
Yo, let me tell you in real time, bro. I literally, and shout out to my current barber, my boy Andy Barber Season, my boy. But before I found my guy, bro, dog, I went a good solid 2 months no haircut, bro. Yo, bro, that's how real it is. I was just validating your point, man. Go ahead.
So yeah, before you go to another person or try to get a haircut from another person, you're gonna be hesitant because now your mind is forcing you to change. Like you have to change your barber. He said that's how life is and that's how my music is. And I said, it's like people are so used to what they're doing that when change occurs, they're so hesitant towards it.
Familiarity breeds content, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it's all about changing, having new aspects to build on, maybe changing your ways of how you do things. Is that's what breeds growth, bro.
Man, and like, were you always like that rooted in that statement? Like, did you always see it that way? Like, what was like something of an epiphany for you when if you
Yeah, to be honest, when I started fashion, I'm not gonna lie, my friends was looking at me weird when I told them that wearing a skirt, wearing a skirt is fire. but
hey, listen,
but I
man.
just said it. I just said it was some like different shit. Like that would be because it's like it haven't been done. Cause so even though it might be something that's like that's kind of well, it's only like gay.
Let's say frowned upon. Let's say frowned upon.
Yeah, it's frowned upon because it's not common in our community.
It's not the norm.
It's not the norm. Yeah, it's not the norm. So, but creating an idea like that, yes, it requires change, bro. But
So it with that, are you advocating or saying that basically not necessarily that concept, but a
yeah,
concept
yeah, not
takes
that concept, but
take
I'm
a
saying, huh?
any concept takes like a group of people to champion it before it's accepted, you're saying?
To be honest, it takes that one strong-minded one person to set the trend. To be honest, it only takes one person. Then from one, it comes to a multitude.
So let me ask you, with that being said, boom, 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 breaking news question. Um, what was your so that was so you kind of stood in line with when Russell Westbrook threw on the dress. What was your opinion on that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was fire, bro. To be honest, but it wasn't a dress. It was like it was a skirt. It
Quote
was a
unquote.
skirt with the cardigan. It was actually fire to me, bro. I'm not. I'm keeping a buck. It was fire.
And even though he didn't like, I don't think he posted it like in his personal medias or
Yeah,
anything.
that was for
It
the
was a
bag.
campaign. It was a marketing campaign, no
Yeah,
doubt. But
it was for the bag, bro.
you know, and honestly, I don't necessarily have an opinion on that because I feel like, they know that people, celebrities know they're celebrities. So they're gonna do what they do.
They
You
gonna
know,
do what they do.
it's like, and I'm not even gonna make that analogy, man. And listen, I ain't gonna mess up my promotion. All I'm saying is, um, it's just real interesting to look at the scope of what that is. Coming from celebrity to just being you and me. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's really something to think about. I know I think about it sometimes because as much as I love to stay in my own world all the time, bro, like I still got to be out there. I got to get out in the Serengeti. So I the to me, like, if I could see a perspective and not necessarily align with it, but see what it is and be able to respect it for what it is and respectfully disagree or respectfully agree, that's the best thing I could do because at the end of the day, bro, everything else is out of one's control. So
True.
I just been trying to practice that these days. But yeah, man, outside of that, what I want you to do is go into a little detail with this guy though, man. What do we have here, dog?
So
It looks like, is it just a sketch? It looks like you have actual material on there.
yeah, it is. So basically, I sketched it up.
You drew that?
Well, I traced it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically, in order to get this on the canvas, you got to use a projector. So
Hold up. I'm gonna give you the screen real quick, bro, so people could, you know what I'm saying? So hold up, Big Swole, hold up.
you can hear me. So basically, what this is, it's like a, it's gonna be a rug, but it's like before we get it to a rug, we gotta drill with a Sharpie. After we drill with a Sharpie, we're going to connect all the yarn through with this cranker. So this cranker can move clockwise and counterclockwise. So this is how I got this working. Yo, Joe, you still there? Yo, Joey.
Do you have just Sharpie or is it also yarn?
On it?
Yes, on it.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a both Sharpie. So this is the Sharpie part right here, and this is I already put the yarn on the Sharpie already. So I did one part of the piece.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man,
so I did.
that's go ahead.
Yeah, so I basically finished the skull. All I gotta do is finish the vest now.
So you said it's gonna be a vest or a cart or a rug?
It's basically a rug, but I'm making the rug into a vest, bro.
Like the material is gonna be rug?
Yes, the material's gonna be rug, but it's gonna be a wearable garment, like wearable art.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude,
bro.
I have to see the finished product, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely post some pictures, bro, in the process video.
Man, that's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
And so now, does that ever is that like the pay like does that is that image ever gonna leave the canvas or does it stay there?
I use a permanent marker to draw the vest and the skull head.
And the
So
final and this the final product.
yeah, this is the final. Well, this not it's not the final product. It's the process of the final product because I still got to sew it together because I gotta do two sides of the vest. So I gotta do this side and then put another canvas on and do another vest. Then I sew it together. It becomes a vest.
Wow, man, that's amazing, dog. That is amazing, bro. Man, I definitely had to squeeze that in, man, because like I said, man, art is art, bro, and it's beautiful, dog. And honestly, man, you're definitely doing a beautiful thing, brother. And I implore you to keep going, man. Like I told you before even yesterday, whenever I see a chance or have a personal chance to myself to support, I'm definitely going to, bro. Because like I said, man, we definitely gotta normalize supporting each other. We gotta normalize, acknowledgement, bro. Simple
Yeah,
acknowledgement, man. It makes a difference and shit, man. It makes for the triumph just feels so much sweeter. You know what I mean?
I
Even
get
though
you.
regardless of the fact you're gonna triumph, regardless. But it always hits different when it's like, yo, good shit, brother.
So hold on. Let me say something before. I'm sorry for cutting you off, son.
No, you good.
But whoever is watching this live, I want you to actually really look at this because the next 3, 4, 5 years to come, trust me, the game is gonna get oversaturated or it's gonna be too expensive. So I'm using this time and urging you to come take a class with me. And it's only $200. Within the next 1 to 2 years, I'll be charging most likely $350 for a class because it's gonna be like a subscription. But I'm using this time to promote and saying wherever you are, whether in Oregon, Buffalo, Chicago, New York, come learn how to do these, especially people of my color. Learn how to make art from your very home. You know, this is what I want people to do. So that's why I'm actually also teaching people too. So
Wow, dog. I'm gonna make sure I clip just that segment. Make sure I put that on the gram, bro. Just to make sure put more word out there. Cause like I said, man, I see a lot of potential. I see the drive. Like I said, I told you earlier, I see the yearning for, yo, let's get this done. Like I could see myself here, or how you said, you alluded to it earlier. You see it going far. You see everybody getting on this. And when that comes to show, I could definitely attest to not seeing nobody or knowing anybody that was doing this before I knew that you was doing it.
yeah,
So
bro.
if that means
Usually,
anything at all, hey man, hold on to that, big bro.
to be honest, usually it's all about the mind, because bro, it's so many ideas that I let pass up that I saw in the next 1 or 2 years take off. And my example is 3M. I remember a time when I thought about making a jean jacket with 3M or like a work coat with 3M. A year later, it comes out. I'm like, damn, they beat me to my idea. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
no,
That
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 just
feeling
go.
that feeling hurts, bro. So it's all about having this idea and use desire obsession to get it done as much as possible, bro.
And and like want to be in these rooms, man. Because look, bro, if you was in the right room, bro, you could have been a George Washington Carver of this shit, bro. Look at
To be
that, man.
honest, bro. That's what I really want people to learn, bro. It's like there's too much adversity, especially at this skill. Come on, bro. just what you. I'm making a vest out of a rug, bro. Who thought that was ever possible? You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, but we need guys like yourself to pioneer shit like that, bro. Man. And you're laughing, but I'm dead serious, bro. Hey man, everything they say no idea is original, but I challenge it in that, there's always somebody frontlining something, and there's always somebody that is just so much more about it than the next person, and that's why they reign supreme, and I see
Mm,
that in you, brother. And hey man, I wish that on you, bro.
thank you.
Outside of that, I'm gonna go ahead and you know, um let you get your closing remarks. If it's anything else you want to plug in, any businesses, any collaborations, anything, please use the time to do so. Let them know where
Well,
to find you as well.
first and foremost, Joey, I really want to use the time and thank you for actually hosting me on your YouTube or your live, should I
Hustle and
say?
smoke, baby. Hustle and smoke, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Hustle and Smoke. It's an honor and a privilege, to meet a like-minded person who's driven and actually trying to push exposure out there for young adults, millennials, people of my characteristics. It's a humbling experience, and I definitely thank you once again, bro. For the business part, I have a clothing brand. You can maybe check
Yes.
that. You
Yes.
could check
Why
that
didn't you
page out
mention
too.
earlier, you jerk?
Huh?
Didn't you mention earlier, you jerk?
Uh, oh, it's Pete the God Archives. That's still ongoing, but right now I'm still focused on this little beauty right here. So that's what I'm doing. But that's
Hey,
my
and guess what? That's gonna be a funnel, bro.
yeah.
All money back in, baby. All money
All
back
money
in.
back in, baby.
Just like the great Nip said, man. So outside of that, my brother, I want to turn it back to you and say thank you for coming through, my brother, because you've definitely provided a lot of insight on this one. I knew it was gonna be special, bro. It was definitely this one is probably it might not be the longest, it might be the second longest I've had so far.
Oh, second
Oh,
longest.
I don't know. I don't want to quote it. It might be the first. It might be. We're almost an hour and 30 right now, man. And it
Ooh,
don't even feel like it, brother. So um,
it don't, son.
what I also want to say is, man, hopefully at some point we can network something down the line, see how we could work together.
Yo,
Get
matter of
another.
fact, let me stop you there, bro, because I was thinking about doing a rug tour. And maybe if you have places that have so is the weather's always hot in Oregon, right?
No, but the coldest it gets is about mid 40s, low
Mid
40s.
40. So maybe if we could set something up as for a tour, I know areas around there that got buzz. Maybe we could set up your podcast, people speaking while they're creating, do some type of ventures.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely, that'd be perfect for the YouTube, man. Absolutely, and
it'll be
I look,
perfect for your content, bro.
hey, man, hey, everybody get to eat off that, man, for sure. And hey, like I said, I definitely look forward to doing that. Also, bro, whenever I touch down, I'm definitely gonna make sure I hit you up. Gotta get together with you, my brother. Somehow, wait, oh shit, you all the way in Buffalo. We'll
Yeah,
find
but
a way,
I'm
man.
gonna
We'll
be I'm
find a
gonna
way.
be I'm gonna be in New York here and there.
We'll find a way, man. Somewhere along the line, if
And
it's
plus,
really
and
goes
plus,
out.
I end school this year, so I'm gonna be traveling all over, bro.
Hey man, you should, man. Hey, if you could teach this to the world, go ahead, bro.
I
Because
am
like I
going
said,
to, bro.
man, nobody's out here teaching it. And also, one last thing I want to point out that you mentioned was sewing, and sewing is real important, bro. Like honestly, man, it's honestly a skill I wish I had right now, man, because it's a lot of joints that been ripped up on my ass, on my cake ass from
Yeah,
wearing
bro.
it all these years, and I wish I knew how to sew this shit back together, and it's a real important skill, bro. So keep patenting that as well, because you got to understand everything you're doing right now, bro, is a possible revenue stream for. You got your clothing brand, you got the little billboard behind you, you got the sewing thing. Like it's a million routes. So find yours, bro, if you haven't just yet, which maybe you have. And I'm only saying maybe because we young, bro. We still got a lot of life to live. If it be the
I
will of
agree.
God. And outside of that, my brother, I'm gonna call a sign off. Thanks again. My line is open, bro. You have my personal number now. Um, keep in touch, my brother. Outside of that, peace to you and peace to the
Yo,
you.
thank you once again.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, dog.